Hello, friends. Okay, I'm gonna try to turn. It's like so gloomy out. Thankful I have a ring light today, so you guys can actually see me. But I'm gonna go ahead and share this to my pages, and I'm gonna post the shopping link right here in the comments. So everything you're about to see is gonna be available right there. And then I'm going to pin it so we don't lose it. So, like I just said, all the makeup's going to be available right there, rayahopebeauty.com. So if you love what you see or you wanted to give anything a try, you're going to want to grab it there. And then if you don't love anything for any reason or you want to exchange or anything, it's all good. You totally can. We have a love it guarantee. So love our return exchange policy. So just let me know if you guys need any recommendations or you need any help picking out any products. I would love to help. So we'll go ahead and wait for a few minutes for some more friends to pop on and then we'll get started. So if you haven't done so already, make sure that you click the three little dots in your right hand corner. You can turn on live notifications that way, and then make sure that you click that share button in your bottom left hand corner. Is always a huge help. If you know anybody that loves a good makeup tutorial, go ahead and share this with them. And yeah, then we'll get started. Sorry, I'm like playing with the light. I'm trying to get it as like natural as possible. Okay. I'm going to link my whole outfit for you guys over on Instagram story as soon as I get off here. So make sure you're all following me on Instagram. My name on there is Raya Hope. Order my kudos. Yay! I'm so glad. I hope you shopped from my website right here. rayahopebeauty.com is where you want to shop. Hello, welcome from Pennsylvania. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started now. So over the last few days, I've been working my way through all of our foundation options. We did the stick foundation, we did the BB Flawless, we've done the combination yesterday, which is like my favorite, the Liquid Touch mix with the BB Flawless, and then we also did a no makeup look with the Skin Perfecting Concealer. So today we're gonna do just a good old Liquid Touch foundation routine. So this guy right here is incredible. It's amazing for oily to normal skin. Dry skin can use this, however. I would just make sure that you're using the hydrating face primer underneath it. But it's amazing coverage. It's so lightweight. It gives you the full coverage look without the full coverage feel, which is my favorite part about it. Goes on liquid, dries into a powder finish. Super easy to use, super blendable. Some tips about it though. You are going to want to squeeze the topper and then shake the bottle before you use it. It will change the consistency of it. So if you're using it and you feel like it's not as thick of coverage as you see on the tutorials or anything like that, you're just not shaking it enough. So make sure you give it a good shake. And then you are going to squirt however much you want on your powder concealer brush. This is my favorite way to apply it at first. So we're just going to apply it and then start painting it on. And then, like I said, this is my favorite way to apply it just because it gets it on your skin quickly, evenly. But quickly is the main objective, right? So we're just going to start painting this on all over. And then, like I said, it's totally buildable. So if you want more coverage, you totally can. If you want less coverage, you totally can. It's all whatever your preference is, which is really nice. And it's not difficult to apply. Always blend down the neck. Always, 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 always. Really matters with how seamless your makeup looks. You don't want to look like you're wearing like a mask or anything like that. Now, if you're not sure what color you are, just send me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation. I can let you know what colors you are. I can let you know what products you want to grab, all of the things. All right, so now that's one layer. So as you can see, one layer is pretty decent coverage. So you can still see my freckles, you can still see my skin, but you obviously don't see any redness. You start to see any discolorations disappear. So like I said, this is a really great option if you're wanting just something fast and light on your skin, light in general. It's really, really great. And then if you have normal skin and you don't like wearing a ton of makeup, like I said, this is a liquid to powder finish, so you don't necessarily have to set it. I always recommend setting it, however, because it helps to absorb any natural oils that are pushing against the skin or anything from the environment. What mirror do you use? I use this guy right here. This is like my favorite mirror on the face of the planet. This is by a company called fancy. It's the Gala is what the name of the mirror is called. Has a white LED light, completely swivels, completely turns, almost whacked myself in the face. And it has all this storage, which is really nice. And what I most love about it is the height of it. It sits really, really high up on my desk. So I don't have to like lean over or anything like that to see my makeup application. If you want to grab it, just message me and I can give you the link to it. I have a discount code for you as well. Hi from Iowa. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. So I'm using just the Liquid Touch foundation today. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more to build up the coverage, and I always like to kind of touch it up with my blending bud. So I'm just gonna dab this around my skin like this, and this is gonna be like our second coat. So now to get the makeup looking super full coverage, this part is super crucially important. These are called the blending buds. They're by Unique. They are not your everyday beauty blender. They are made from like a different material. They're almost like a wetsuit material. And they really make such a huge difference with how full coverage the makeup looks. So if you are wanting a full coverage look, the blending buds are really, really crucially important. They're really amazing as well if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles or mature skin, because it really compacts the makeup into place, making your makeup look super smooth rather than just kind of placed on the skin. So if you've been feeling like, oh, my makeup's just not looking right or looking like it's blended in, the blending buds are definitely what you're going to want. So again, you get two. You get the large and the small when you buy them, and you're going to use them damp. So you're going to wring them underneath the water. Underneath any water. I just do it in the kitchen sink and wring them out so no water falls from them. Then they are ready to use, and you're just going to bounce it off your skin like this until everything is super blended and looking really smooth and really even, just like so. Hi from Kentucky. Hi Kayla, welcome. If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure you click that share button in your bottom left hand corner, and then if you haven't yet, make sure in the top right hand corner you'll see 3 little dots. You're going to want to turn on live notifications. That way you'll be alerted from Facebook when I go live, so you don't miss out on anything. Alright, so now that we have our foundation fully on, fully blended, you can really see how much more full coverage it looks with it being blended, and you really can start to see any discoloration disappear, and it really just makes such a huge difference. I think I'm going to try full coverage. Try the exfoliating face mask samples I'm in love. Yay, awesome, Kayla. Message me if you need any help picking out your skincare. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the concealer. And I just use a tiny bit because honestly, this concealer is so opaque, meaning you cannot see through it. It makes such a huge difference with your skin. So you're just going to tap that on just underneath the eye and then wherever you need any extra coverage. And you're going to wipe off any excess. And then now I'm going to use the smaller blending bud to really blend this in. Is my video messing up for anybody else? Let me know. It's really like stormy here, so that might have something to do with it. Okay, so I always blend like up and onto my eye. That really helps kind of even out my skin tone. I have really dark eyelids. And then also it kind of helps act as like an eye primer for my eyeshadows as well. So always blend up and out. And then I'll just kind of blend it up and over my nose, because I don't want it to look like I just used concealer on my under eye. I want it to look very melted, very blended. Just like that. Okay, all good here? Okay, good. Video's fine. Let's see. What kind of concealer do you use to brighten your under eye? So Kathy, the Skin Perfecting Concealer is definitely the way to go. And then for brightening, you can go one shade lighter than your foundation. That will lighten it up and make it look a lot more brighter. Another option would be one of these steps, which I'll show you in 1 second. All right, so now I'm going to set my makeup so it keeps it in place all day. So I'm going to use the Dry Beauty Blender. This one's from Real Techniques. And I'm going to spritz it with my setting spray. And then I'm going to use my Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. Now I pop the cap off mine, just like that, so I can use this technique called baking. It's basically just using a lot of product on your skin. Make sure, though, that you always smooth out any lines that form, because once you set it, that is all she wrote, ladies. It's going to stay in place all day. So this is really going to firm up the under eye, and it's also going to set the concealer, so it's not going to cause any creasing, and it's not going to move around. It's not going to look oily. Like I said before, it's just going to really absorb any of those elements that are going to make your makeup look oily or greasy or come off altogether. Oh, thank you. How do you get the top off your setting powder? I used a butter knife, and I just kind of pried it off. Just be careful. Make sure it's fine. Oh, good. Okay, good. I'm glad it, like, fixed itself. Okay, so that is baking. So that is the Touch Mineral Translucent Setting Powder. It's no color, it's just translucent. And now I'm going to use the fan brush to just sweep away. You can let it bake into your skin as long as you want. For me, however, I just use it for just a few seconds, and that seems to be long enough for my skin. So just sweep, 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 just like so. And then once you've done that, now this is the part that is very brightening for your under eye. So if you're trying to get like a brighter, more youthful under eye, this is a really good tip. So this is the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, and we're going to use it in the shade Scarlet. And it's the lightest shade. And then we're going to take just a dry beauty blender, and we're going to push this underneath our eye just like so. This not only is going to help to prevent any under eye creasing, but it's also going to brighten up our under eye by a lot. So if you struggle with just dullness in your makeup routine, definitely snag this guy. Again, Mineral Touch Pressed Powder. So it's technically a foundation, but it's so incredibly lightweight on your skin. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a bunch of powder. It's so gentle. So, so gentle. Try to get them off on my severe. Oh no, be careful. Okay, so now that we've done that, now we're going to set the rest of our skin, and we're going to use the same exact product, the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, but this is in the shade Taffeta. So this is going to be like my true shade, and what I love is it's going to really bump up the coverage, but it's also going to set everything. So it's going to look very even, very blended, and it's going to look a little more full coverage. So if you love that full coverage look, and if you love that like porcelain doll look, you will love this pressed powder. Like I said, it's so soft on your skin. Does not feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup at all. It's amazing. Oh, it's so silky. And then I love applying it with like a big brush like this, because it applies it very evenly and very softly on my skin. So there you can really see that difference of using the pressed powder. See how this side just looks all together, looks very just smooth, you know what I mean? Just butter. And then this side you can see a little bit of discoloration, you can see some unevenness, and you can see kind of where we highlighted. We don't want to see that. We just want to see everything just super blended. And then you're just going to tap this on just like this. So I'm just tapping and just tapping. And then if you want the link to this brush, just message me and I can give it to you. What's big? Yes, message me and I can give you the link. Oh, yay. Hi, Cameron. Welcome. Okay, so you could do this as much as you want. It's totally buildable. And it's not like a lot of the powders out there where the more you use, the more cakey you look. It's not that way at all. This pressed powder is not cakey at all. It's so amazing. Okay, so now for contour. We're just going to do a really subtle, easy contour. Repeat words on live veil. What does that mean, Emily? Hello from Canada. Thank you. Yes, the brush is amazing. All right, so now for the bronzer, I'm going to use the beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa with the tapered blusher brush. And then I'm just going to start from the top of the ear here and work to the corner of the mouth. And I just simply sweep this back and forth. Now, what really matters when you're doing your contour is the pressure. So you don't need to be pushing this brush super hard into your skin. You just simply let the brush do the magic. Just let it sweep against your skin rather than pushing it in. So light hands is what you need to keep in mind. So this is going to really warm up your complexion and give you that really sun-kissed glow. And it also is going to help you prevent you from looking really washed out. The powder I just used was the Touch Mineral Pressed Powder, and it was in the shade Taffeta. And then now I'm using the beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa. Okay, so I'm just going to sweep it along the temples of my forehead and kind of bring it down this way. Just like that. I'm going to turn up this ring light and see if that helps. I feel like I'm very dark. I will link my sweater and all of my jewelry and everything over on my Instagram story as soon as I get off here. So make sure you're following me over on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope. All right, so you can build up that contour, but I love that this bronzer doesn't look muddy, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look dirty, it just simply warms up your complexion without making it look like really muddy. You know what I mean? Oh, it's so pretty. And then around the jawline, and then for your nose, it's super easy. You are just going to squeeze the brush and then run it down the sides of the nose. Just like that. And then you can even contour like around the lip. Wherever you put a contour is gonna like recede. Wherever you put something bright or highlighting or nothing at all is gonna pop forward. So you kind of play around with the lighting. All right, so now for blush, I'm gonna use this guy right here. This is the pressed blush in the shade Surreal. When I first got this, I was like, there's no way that's gonna look good. Because it's so dark, you know, it's like a purple. But to my shock, it actually applies like a dusty rose, and it's actually really, really, really pretty. So I'm going to use the blusher brush, but some tips for what I've learned is just tap it in, and then you always want to swirl in the cap, and then you can even tap off. And then you're going to smile and pop this on the apple of your cheek, working to the hairline, just like this. And look at how pretty that is. It's not heavy, it's not really purpley, it just simply gives you a really gorgeous flush tone, and it gives you this really pretty almost gleam. It's really gorgeous. Surreal my eyes. Yeah, I can try to do that soon. Okay, so I'm just going to tap this on, just like this, on the other side, and I love this dusty outcome. It's so pretty. And I just love how subtle it is. I'm not like a huge blush girl, but I love just a simple, flushed feeling. Yes, Surreal is so beautiful. It's very like, I was so shocked at when I first used it. I was like, wow, this isn't like purple at all. Okay, so now I'm going to use my highlight. I'm just going to do this real fast, do the Touch of the Mode Luminizer, and this is in the powder form in the shade Lustrous. And we're just going to pop this on the highest parts of our cheekbone. I love the powder just because it's super fast. It's really easy. You just need a fluffy brush. Any brush would do. And you'll just brush that on. You can kind of overlap the blush with it as well. But isn't that pretty how it just really takes it up a notch? Oh. So again, that was the Touch of the Mode Luminizer. And this is in the shade Lustrous. Yes, Michelle, I just highlighted. So this powder for highlight is so easy and it's very pigmented, which I love. Love, 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 love. All right, so now for brows. Just gonna do the lash brow comb. I always comb through my eyebrows and my eyelashes before I do any mascara or eyebrow pencil, because it really makes a difference on getting any foundation out of there, but also with your lashes. It helps your mascara go on much, much better than if you were to put it on without brushing them through. Yes, it's so pretty. So make sure that if you haven't yet, you grab any of these products that you're seeing right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then if you're not sure what colors you are, what products to grab, just message me and I would be thrilled to help you. Okay, so now for eyebrows, I just throw these on really quickly. I use our Esteem Lash Serum on my eyebrows every single night, so I am fortunate enough to have some pretty bold brows as is. But I just love the pencil because it really just defines them. Gives them more of that statement look rather. And the Esteem Lash Serum is actually still on sale in the Kudos. Under Lash Sets. So if you haven't seen that, it's only on sale until the 24th, which I believe is Monday. And you can choose any of the lash sets for 15 to 30% off, which is crazy good discount because they're already discounted. And like I said, you can choose any of the mascaras plus the Esteem Lash Serum. And you can use it on your eyelashes and your brows. Okay, so now for the brows. Look how fast and easy that is. I'm using the brow pencil in the shade Medium, and then I just follow the natural shape and direction my brows are already going in. So I just take it here at the top, go to the arch, and then fling it through the tail. And then where my tear duct is, straight up, that's kind of where I know where to cap off the eyebrow. And again, with the light hands, think light pressure, and I just kind of draw or etch a little line in the front and then connect it all. So outlining and filling in is exactly what we're doing. Just like that. But I just love how fast and easy this pencil applies. Oh, so good. Isn't that easy? I'm able to watch you live. Yay. Hi, Mary. Thank you. Okay, so that's on. Now we're going to do our eyeliner. And this is the Precision eyeliner in the shade Perfect. And this is honestly the best eyeliner I've ever used. It's creamy. It glides on. And it's only $15. But what I love most is it doesn't smudge and it doesn't build up in my tear duct. And I always like to do my eyeliner before I do my eyeshadow because it really helps to blend that out. All right, so now for the easiest eye look ever for bronzy eye. It's so good. I will give you all the outfit details over on my Instagram as soon as I get off here. So I get my eyebrows waxed like twice a month-ish, and I always tell them to clean them up and to give me a little bit of an arch. So I don't know if it's the way I tell them to or what, but that's what I say, if that helps. Okay, so now for this eye look, I always blend the look before I finish it. So I kind of work backwards with my eyeshadow, but to me, I think it's like smarter because you spend less time doing eyeshadow, which I am all about saving time, especially with having kids. So I'm just gonna wipe off whatever was on there from yesterday. And I'm gonna take the pressed eyeshadow. So with the quads, you get to choose any of the colors, any of them. You get to build your own. So you're gonna look under quad on my website under eyeshadow. And for mine, I did joyful, gingerly, astute, nonsensical are the colors. We're not gonna use, actually I think we will use all of them. So we're gonna start with this one right here, which is astute. It's just this very light kind of tanny brown color. And we're using it on the fluffy crease brush, and we are just going to pop this all over. You don't have to worry about being neat or tidy with it. It's gonna act as our kind of our base color. And you're just going to think rainbow, rainbow, zigzag. And then I always swirl on this outside corner to make it a little bit more in depth. So same thing, astute in the crease. Blend it all out, blend it all over. And again, you don't have to be like super precise with this color. So astute all over, and then we're gonna go in with this color right here, which is gingerly. This one's gonna be more of like a caramel brown, which is honestly so gorgeous on every single eye color. If you're gonna get one eyeshadow, please let that be it. It's so good. And you can buy these eyeshadows by themselves. You could buy them in the quad to save money, but they're so good. And then you're just gonna focus that kind of on this outside corner and then throughout the crease. So I'll just kind of work out here and then kind of sweep inward like that. And then same thing on this side. Focus in the crease. And we're just kind of creating that really nice depth to the eye. Just like so. Okay, so now that we have all of our crease colors in, now for the star of the show. So these guys right here, this is the liquid eyeshadow. It makes doing your eyeshadow so simple, so fast, so stinking easy. So if you're looking for like a really good bronzy look without having to like blend things and worry about the colors mixing together, see like a hair in my peripheral, there you go. This guy is incredible. So this is the shade Ornate in the liquid eyeshadow. And again, so simple. So you're just going to start here on the here on the lid and work inward, upward, outward. And I'm just doing tiny little flicks of it on here. So just kind of dabbing it all over. Now I'm immediately going to go in with my cream shadow brush, and then I'm just going to blend the out so it's even. But just wait till you see this outcome, you guys. It honestly is the best eye look and the fastest. What I love too is that these liquid eyeshadows are crease proof and smudge proof. So if you have mature skin, if you have a lot of wrinkles on your eyelids, this is going to be the best eyeshadow option for you. So again, liquid eyeshadows. And then they dry. They don't dry into like a powder finish or anything. They just dry. And they're very quick. Just like that. And that's so pretty. And then you can take your fluffy crease brush and just kind of define it. Just tweak it, blend out. I'm keeping my eye open for this step. Just going back and forth to blend it and soften it up. That's it. Isn't that so simple? And it's so pretty. Almost is like this metallic-y bronze color. It's not glittery. There's no fallout. Oh, it's so good. And again, you can build this color up too. So if you wanted it to be a little more bold, you can totally build it. So you just do like another coat. But honestly, this color is really pigmented, so just a little bit goes a really long way. And then again, just kind of go over it, and this will soften up that color and just even it out. So simple, you guys. So again, this was the color, I always get confused, ornate. So if you get any liquid eyeshadow, let this be it. It's so good, and it pairs really well with basically any eyeshadow, just because it's like that really easy bronzy color to blend with. And then it's actually on sale in the Kudos, Kudos, on my website right here, rayahopebeauty.com, and that's where you can place the order. But it's so simple. Okay, so now we're gonna really complete the eye look. I'm gonna take the crease brush by Unique, and I'm gonna take this color right here, which is Joyful. It's like this like metallic-y champagne color, and I'm just going to dust this, or kind of press this on the inner corner, and it'll just kind of brighten it up a little bit more, just like that. Anytime you put something really light on the inner corner, it really makes your eyes look a lot opener. So it's an easy trick if you have hooded eyes or if you have smaller eyes. All right, so now last thing, I'm gonna take the liner, what's this one called? The liner shader brush, and we're gonna take the liner side, and we're gonna take Nonsensical, just tap it in there. And then I'm just gonna drag this underneath the lower lash line, and this is gonna give it more of that like finished, cohesive look, but honestly, it just completes the whole makeup look, honestly. Tenacious Cream Shadow over the top would be good, yes. So the shade Ornate is very similar to Tenacious, but it's a little more vibrant. Delilah, everything I'm using, including the liquid eyeshadow, is available right here for purchase. rayahopebeauty.com. There's no like auto ship, it's just like shopping from a normal website. The only difference is I get the credit, not some CEO from Sephora that you don't know. So rayahopebeauty.com is where you can find everything. And then like I said before, everything has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it or exchange it. I can even help you. And then if you're not sure what colors to get for eyeshadow or foundation or anything like that, just message me and I would love to help you. I also always give you guys tips on like how to get whatever I'm recommending at more of a discount. Yes, more open. Sorry if I said that wrong. Okay, so now I'm going to take, this is another little trick I do, taking my blending bud, and I just quickly bounce this off underneath my eye, and it will pick up any eyeshadow that may have fallen, and it'll also kind of define this outer corner a little bit more. Okay, and we're done with our eyes. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it. So gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to set our makeup, and then I'm going to do a really fun lip look. And for my lashes, I never do my mascara before I set it, just because the setting spray will just make your mascara even more wet, which could cause transferring easier, which who wants that? So now we're going to take the lash primer. I've never put makeup on and I want to learn. Oh, Anna, you should. From your profile picture, you look so pretty. It's so much fun. Just enhances your natural beauty. So if you're not sure what colors you are, just message me and I can help. Okay, so we're going to go from the base of the lash all the way up. And this is called the lash primer. Just like your face, it's a crime not to prime. Same goes for your eyelashes. This is going to hydrate them. It's also going to help them to curl and give you even more length and volume. So if you're struggling to get that really awesome length with your lashes, the lash primer really does help. Thanks, Mom. It's good to use all cream or liquid eyeshadows. You can use either or. You can mix match them, you can use them together. It does not matter. All of their eyeshadows go together really easily and really nicely, so you can really use whatever. Okay, so now for mascara, we're using the 4D. And you're just going to go from the base all the way up. And this is the best mascara for really amazing lashes because it has fibers infused in it, so you get amazing length and volume. without any fibers falling out or anything like that too. So good, so easy to use. I know the lash primer is honestly amazing. And like I said, the lash primer, the 4D, the Epic mascara, all the mascaras, including the Esteem Lash Serum, are on sale, but only until the 24th of this month. So 24th, and then they go back to what they were before, but they're 30% off for the trios, which comes with any of the mascara, the lash primer, or the Esteem Lash Serum. Such a good deal, you guys. And then if you wanted not to spend as much, you could do the duo, which is 15% off. So with the mascara, I always kind of blink on, which I feel like it really helps with the application. And then I'll just kind of like dust it on the back sides like that. And then what I like to do, because I love all the drama in my lashes, is I use this right here. This is the Epic mascara, and this is in the waterproof. I love it because it makes my lashes waterproof, but I also like that it gives an extra coat to the lashes. And you guys, my lashes did not used to be this long. They used to be short and stubby. And I started using the Esteem Lash Serum, and honestly, my lashes now touch my eyebrows. It's crazy. I like the color of your top. Thank you. Help me. Yay, awesome, Karen. Lashes are amazing with the primer. Oh my gosh, yeah, right? So good. So good. I am here bleaching my hair while I watch you. Oh, nice, Donna. Okay, so now that we have our lashes on, now we are going to do our lips. I'm going to do a really fun lip look. I actually haven't used this color in, honestly, I don't even know how long it's been since I've used this color. So I'm excited to show it to you guys. Okay, so of course, lip liner in Prudent is my ride or die. I love it because it's the same color as my lips. Glides on, smudge proof. It's only $15. And it makes your lips look way powdier. And it helps to prolong the wear of your lipstick. Okay, so we're just going to line it on the top. And then same thing here on the top. Just like that. And then I'll just kind of dust it throughout the lip like this. And this helps to hold on to any lip product as well. Okay, so now that we have our lip liner on, again, that was Prudent. Now we're going to go in with this guy. This is the liquid lipstick in the shade Snarky is the color. So this one is really, really fun because it's kind of like a darker nude. And I'm just going to dust it through like that. And then on the top, grab a little bit more. Like this. And then I'm not even like really defining it because I'm going to use my finger. And then I'm really going to smooth it all out. Like that. And doing this little trick, smoothing it out, is going to help apply it a little bit thinner, which helps to actually prolong the wear of it throughout the day. Just like that. And it doesn't make it so dark. Just like that. But I love these liquid lipsticks because they're not really, they're like super creamy and being matte, which is a really hard combination to find, creamy and matte. They don't peel, they don't dry, it's amazing. And it has a really good holding power. So my little trick as well to get your lipstick to last really long throughout the day is when you apply it, try not to touch anything. Try not to eat or drink anything for like 5 to 10 minutes to really allow the color to saturate into your lips, and it actually will help prolong the wear of it, as well as just like I did, using a lip liner to fill in right underneath and then like topping it really helps as well. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, so that was a whole makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love the way it turned out. If you guys need any recommendations, if you need any help picking out any colors, or if you just have any makeup questions, just holler at me. You can tap on my face right now, and then you can send me a message, just tap on my name. A little window will pop down, click on the name, click on the page, and you'll be able to send me a message. I'll see you guys over on Instagram for the rest of the day. My name on there is Rhea Hope to be able to see the outfit details. And I'm also going to actually hop back on live and do a really fast little pixie hair tutorial for you guys. I recorded one yesterday doing a headscarf, and you guys really, really liked it. So I thought I would come on live and do it with you guys. So if you are interested in that tutorial, little hair tutorial with volume, my hair is like so flat right now. So come back here on Facebook in about 2 minutes and we can do our hair together. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful rest of your day. Message me, make sure you shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and I'll see you guys in a second. Bye.